Morning all, hope you're having a good start to the day. Is that funny? Hope it's been a gentle one for you. It's just gone 10 o'clock and I've only just had my shower. I woke up with an absolutely pounding headache this morning. I've got my sore throat's gone, so that's good. That's like the worst part for me. The worst part of being ill is having a sore throat. So I'm just all blocked up, my nose is blocked, my headache's hurt, my head's hurting. So I took some paracetamol and just kind of lounged about on the sofa this morning. My husband came back from the school run and asked me if I was having another pyjama day. So that prompted me to get my bum into gear and get a shower. So I've had a nice wash, I'm all fresh, I've cleaned my teeth and I'm feeling a bit better now. I'm all raring to go, I think. So the plan for today is just to have another bit of a lazy day really. I'm not going to do any cleaning or anything like that. I'm just going to chill a bit, I think, because Munchkin number 2 is poorly as well. She's full of cold and she had a really rough day yesterday. She had a high temperature and she just felt, I could tell she was quite achy, like she was kind of really grouchy and cryy at the last, the slightest little thing. And she had a really long sleep yesterday afternoon. I had to interrupt her sleep to go and pick my daughter up from school because she'd fallen over and hurt herself. So I had to get her up from her nap and go and get her. And I put her straight down and she slept till gone 4. So she had a really long sleep. So she must have really needed that. So I'm going to just not do too much with her today. Just play for a bit and just chill out a bit, hopefully. So what do you think of that then? Shall we play? Yeah? Do you feel better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you not so poorly? Yeah, you better. Yeah. Hi, so if you follow me on Instagram and you follow my stories, you'll know that I made a tomato sauce on Monday for pasta. And I made double the amount of sauce so that we could do... Hello? Oh, are you hiding? Are you hiding? Oh, hello. So I made double the amount of sauce so that I did, yes. Am I not talking to you? Are you hiding? Oh, hello. So Munchkin number 2's eating her lunch at the moment. But I don't think she likes you talking to me. No. Do you not like Mummy talking on her phone? So I made double the amount of sauce so that we could make homemade pizzas later during the week. So we were going to do that last night, but I had to go and get my daughter, my eldest daughter, early from school because she'd fallen over and bumped her head quite badly. Hello, are you standing? No, we mustn't stand on the chairs. You're going to sit down? Good girl. You're going to eat some lunch? You're going to eat your lunch? You want me to sit with you? Come on then. I'm just taking you over here to sit with the Munchkin. She's eating her lunch at the moment. Hello. You shy? So yeah, I had to go and get my eldest daughter earlier from school because she'd fallen and banged her head. So we didn't do the pizzas. She just had like a chill out afternoon on the sofa. She just wanted to kind of rest and be waited on. So I did just a shop bought lasagna last night for dinner. My husband bought it because I've been a bit poorly as well, and Munchkin number 2's a bit poorly, aren't you? Yes. So I thought I'd do that tonight. So Littlen's having her lunch, so it's a good opportunity for me to get the pizza base ready. So I just put all my ingredients together, make the dough, and then when my eldest is out from school, she rolls it all out because she likes doing all that sort of thing. So we roll it all out together and then we make our pizzas. So I've got my sauce all ready, that's in the fridge. And yeah, I've just got to make my dough now, so I'll talk you through that as I do it. I've got a little stand for my phone now. I'm going up in the world. I bought a little cheapy stand from eBay so I can be hands-free now, so I'm going to try that out as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my pizza making skills. Okay, so I've got all my dry ingredients together in my bowl. So I've got 250 grams of strong white bread flour, a little pinch of salt, 7 grams of Easy Blend yeast. You can buy sachets of yeast in 7 gram sachets, but I've got a pot that I bought. So this is my pot, this is the Easy Bake yeast, and I just measure out 7 grams every time I do this. So whatever you find's easier, if you find it easier to get a sachet, then do that. So I've mixed them all together now to combine them, and I've made a little well in the middle. Oh, what happened? Oh no! What happened? Oh my goodness, what happened? What happened? Tell me. What happened over there? Did you bump your head?
Yeah.
Oh no. Bumped your head. Hey, you okay? Yeah, Mummy's doing a video. I'm making some bread. Look. I'm going to make some pizza bases for tonight. You're going to have pizza tonight? Yeah? You fancy that?
Yeah.
I've got to put that in there, yes. Mummy's got to put it in. You're going to go and have some more lunch? Yeah? Want to make my pizza bases? Shall Mummy put you in the chair? There you go. Good girl. You sit there nicely. So I've just made a well in the middle. Let me just show you that. So there's a little hole in the middle there. Okay. And I'm going to put in my water. I have got 125 millilitres of tepid water. And also I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to that as well. Sorry. I will add my, I've got my spoon out ready to go. So I need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So that's 1, 2. And then my water as well. Add that. And then I'm going to use a knife to combine it. It's easier to do it with a knife because it kind of cuts through rather than sticking to a spoon. So I'm going to combine it with a knife until it comes into a kind of dough consistency. So there we go, it's getting quite doughy now, so I'll just show you what it looks like now. So it's quite doughy now in consistency, so I can start kneading that with my hands now. So I'm just going to make a bit of space, put my oil away in the cupboard, get all of this out of the way. And then what I need to do is I need to knead this for 10 minutes. So I'm not going to bore you with watching me knead for 10 minutes. I will do that and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay? Okay, so I've had my workout. None of this lean in 15, lean in 10. I've had my 10-minute workout. My dough is nice and soft now, pliable, and it's smooth. So it's got to be nice and smooth. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pop it back into the bowl. I'm going to rub some oil on it and leave it to rise now. So that's going to double in size. And where's my oil? There's my oil. So that's going to double in size, and that will make 2 pizzas. You can make them whatever size you like. Obviously, if you make them a bit smaller, they'll have a bit of a thicker base, or you can roll them out thinner if you like kind of a thinner base, a more crunchy base. But we do them quite thick for the girls. My eldest, she doesn't really like anything too crunchy. She likes kind of softer textures, so we make them kind of more like a deep pan base. So I'm going to cover that with a bit of cling film now, and that's going to rise I'm going to leave it, you should leave it for a minimum of an hour to double in size, but I'm just going to leave that now until we're ready to use it later. So I'm just going to wash my hands. Okay, so there we go, it's all covered now, and I'm just going to leave that now to rise. So yeah, I just want to say, up until last year, late last year, I didn't do hardly any cooking at all, really. It was all things like, you know, just things you can chuck in the oven, really. But I went on this cooking course. I've never been a confident cook at all, and I went on this course at my local children's centre, and they had a free creche place for my youngest, which made it so much easier for me to attend. And I learnt all these recipes and things like making a pizza base. Before I went on this course, I would have thought there was so much more involved in that, proving, rising, kind of making bread. There's that, and there's also, we made our own pasta, and again, that was so much more simple than I thought it would be. So the fact that I've come on now and I've had the confidence to show you how to do this, just following a recipe, it just shows you how far I've come with my cooking skills, and I'm really proud of that I can now, I'm making nearly every meal now from scratch. So it's really kind of changed my outlook towards food, and I'm actually enjoying cooking now. I'm enjoying preparing things early. When Munchkin number 2's having her nap, I'll come down and prepare dinner for the night, and everything's fresh, and it's so nice knowing what is going in to the meals that I'm giving my children, and I know that there's no kind of added ingredients, there's no additives, there's no colourings, there's no flavourings added. It's all, and everything I'm making is really flavoursome, which also surprised me, because we're using so little ingredients. But even things like just adding a clove of garlic makes so much more difference, you know. And I'm starting to experiment with different things and different ingredients, whereas before I would never have had the confidence to do that. So yeah, I just wanted to say, you know, if you are kind of worried about your cooking skills, or you're not a confident cook, you know, maybe see if any of these courses are available near you, or, you know, look at your local children's centre. Hello, yes, Mummy's made the bread. Mummy's made the pizza base. You know, there might be something at your local children's centre, or in the local community. I mean, this course I went on, it wasn't run by the children's centre, it was run by another, I think they're a charity actually, and they do a lot within the community. And I just saw an advertisement for it because they were running it at my local children's centre. So yeah, look out for these courses, because quite often they're not very well advertised. So yeah, kind of look out for them. Facebook pages, that kind of thing, they're always good for advertisements and things. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of say, you know, if I can do it, then, you know, you guys definitely can. Okay, so I'm just about to roll my dough out. I've split it into 2 similar sized balls. I've kneaded it slightly, and I've just let it settle for a few minutes before rolling it out. So I'm just going to roll it out into a kind of pizza shape. And as I said before, I'm going to keep it quite thick because the girls don't really like anything that's too kind of crunchy. So they're going to be fairly small pizzas, but quite a thick base. In the meantime, I've got my oven preheating on quite a high heat. It has to be on quite a high heat, so that's kind of about as thick as I'm going to do it. So you can see kind of how thick it is. So that's one. Gather my flour again, and I'll do my second. About the same thickness there. So I've got my 2 pizzas ready. So all I've got to do now is put my tomato sauce on top, sprinkle some cheese on, because that's all we're having, cheese and tomato, and pop it in the oven, and they'll go in the oven for about 10 minutes. So it's a nice, quick, easy dinner tonight. My tomato sauce that I made on Monday night, so I made extra. I made sauce for some pasta that they had on Monday night, and then I kept this for pizzas. And then just the cheese that I grated earlier. So I'm ready to go now. So there we go, that's my 2 pizzas covered in tomato sauce and cheese, ready to go in the oven. I've got some sauce left over, so I'm going to freeze that now, so that next time if the kids want pasta or pizza, I've got some sauce ready made. So now I have to make my sauce again. So this is our pizza, cooked. We've chopped up the munchkins ones already. Daddy's having some jalapenos on his, and that's our one.